How is the ice in Antarctica formed? What data might scientists be able to gather from ice? And what do you think this data would be used for? Today, the Antarctic ice sheet holds 90% of the ice on our planet and 70% of its fresh water. It covers an area roughly twice the size of Australia and is 4,776 meters, 15,669 feet, deep at its deepest point. The ice comes in different forms: ice sheets, ice shelf, sea ice. The Antarctic ice sheet is a layer of ice on the continent formed from thousands of years of snowfall that has been compressed as new snow has been deposited on top. It is the largest single mass of ice on Earth, covering 99% of the continent, an area of 14 million kilometers, to a maximum depth of 4,700 meters. Aoraki Mount Cook is 3,024 meters. Around 90% of the Earth's fresh water is held in the Antarctic ice sheet. The Antarctic ice sheet is made up of two sheets that merge into one. The Eastern, or Greater, Antarctic Ice Sheet, EAIS. The West, or Lesser, Antarctic Ice Sheet, WAIS. Ice Shelf. An ice shelf is a floating extension of the ice sheet formed on land as the sheet flows downhill onto the sea. They are made of fresh water. How do you think scientists measure the movement of ice? The Ross Ice Shelf is one of the largest in the world, covering an area nearly twice the size of New Zealand. The Ross Ice Shelf varies in thickness from over 1,000 meters, where it is fed by glacial ice from the ice sheet to less than 100 meters at the ice front. Sea ice. Sea ice is formed on the ocean surface when the water temperature falls to 2 degrees Celsius. It still contains some salt, about 1% compared with the 3.5% of seawater. As ice is less dense than water, it floats on the surface, forming a layer up to several meters thick. Each winter, sea ice forms, although some parts do not melt the following summer. Sea ice begins to form in the Ross Sea in March and April, and usually breaks up by midsummer to leave open water again, except where pockets of fast ice remain in bays and inlets. Sea ice is not the same as icebergs. Icebergs break off the edges of ice shelves and so are made of fresh water. The Antarctic ice sheet is formed around 35 million years ago. Antarctica may have looked a little like the European Alps today, with mountain peaks covered in alpine glaciers. Over the next few 100,000 years, glaciers began to creep down from the Antarctic mountains, thickening and filling entire valleys, cloaking the continent in a blanket of ice. Exactly what caused the sudden growth of Antarctica's glaciers is not clear. However, paleoclimatologists have found evidence of several factors that played a part. Small changes in the Earth's orbit, which occur in regular cycles, change the amount of solar energy reaching the planet. The Antarctic circumpolar current strengthens around Antarctica, changing global ocean circulation, and atmospheric carbon dioxide fell sharply, causing the planet to cool. It is likely that these three factors help create the conditions for the Antarctic ice sheet to form.
That's all the information that we have for you today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you never miss out on future episodes. And be sure to also tell us what you think about today's content. Everyone's support motivates us to continue delivering quality content and to always improve. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.